So the big news story recently is that Benjamin Netanyahu has finally sacked Yoav Gallant. This is something we were hearing about months ago, that it was
Right.
possible that he was going to do that, because Gallant was kind of hesitant to go into Lebanon, but eventually did. So is this a significant move? Does this mean anything? What are your insights on the replacement of
Yeah,
Yoav
I think
Gallant?
it is a significant move. Again, as in the U.S., I think that you find the realists are concentrated within the military in Israel. So the IDF is really much more of a realistic about their own capabilities, and they've been trying to apply the brakes to Netanyahu's plans. And Gallant, he's as a minister of defense and somebody he was a high level commander. I don't know if he was a general or something, but anyway, he's high up in the IDF. So he's very much part of the IDF leadership. And so I think he was reflecting that realism. And, that was one reason why he was very reluctant to go into Lebanon. Now, one thing is, on the whole moral question, I don't think there's any difference. Nobody's upset, unfortunately. Nobody of any significance is upset in Israel about the genocide. And that's just as true as the IDF. But they're more realistic. They understand their own limitations, and they did not want to open up a second front. So the loss of Gallant, if he replaced him with another IDF general, then I think we, maybe be in the same place we were before. But that's not what he did. He chose somebody, I believe, is Israel Katz, who is not IDF. I mean, he fought as a foot soldier some years ago, like most Israelis, probably involved in occupation, shooting, rock throwing kids or something like that. But he is one of these fanatical. He's a fanatical adherent to the Greater Israel vision. Maybe they all believe including the IDF, believes in the Greater Israel, but they're just more realistic about how to bring it about. But he's one of these people that thinks, I believe, like Ben Gvir and Smotrich and Netanyahu himself, that this is the time to do it, and let's no breaks, let's go all out, and bring the U.S. in. And I think we can expect, kind of an acceleration of Netanyahu's policies.
Okay, so you think that this will lead to more rapid escalation
Yeah,
with someone like Israel?
yeah,
Israel
I think
Katz?
so. I mean, it was just like Gallant was always maybe a voice of caution, and that voice has been silenced. Now you have another hothead in there, so it's only going to be even all the more reckless.
You have any idea of what type of reckless behavior we might expect? And we've talked about blowing up the Al-Aqsa Mosque, try to rebuild the Temple Mount. There's talks about preemptive strikes on Iran. That's got to be a growing popular sentiment within Israel, because Iran has promised a severe retaliation for the latest attack, and I think a lot of people in Israel are like, well, why are we sitting around waiting for this? Let's hit them first. Do you think that's a possibility? I mean, obviously
Sure.
it's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know
but
I think everything you listed is a possibility. I just have no idea which option they're going to exercise first.
I want answers, Dad.
Sorry. Again, it's just like it's very difficult to predict the behavior of crazy people, and that's what we're talking about. It's just, other than clearly they want to realize their dream of a greater Israel.